What up, my beautiful people? It is your girl, Princess Jathiyah, here with the Split and another message. S.P.L.I.T. Spiritual, positive, loving individuals together. And I am so happy to have you here with me. All right, my beautiful people, this here is going to be a general reading for the collective. What up, my loves? Okay, if you're digging the vibe, go ahead and subscribe. Well, I should say, if you're new here and you're digging the vibe, go ahead and subscribe and hit that bell notification so that way you can be notified whenever I post. And if you are a returning subscriber, welcome on back. I really appreciate your time, effort, and love and everything you have to give towards this channel. Okay. All right, my beautiful people, let's get into it. So at the bottom of the deck, we have here the 8th house in the reverse. Transformation, karma, facing fears, and legacies. And it's in the reverse, okay? Neptune behind that, to dream and transcend. So there's definitely some transforming, or there should be something changing within someone's spiritual presence, okay? Somebody may not be wanting to go through karma. Not these. Okay. These? All right. Somebody may not be wanting to go through what they need to go through in order to learn. Because at the end of the day, 1:37 on the clock, you know, karma is not, it's not a punishment. It's necessary. That's all I'm gonna say. It's necessary. It is necessary. Okay. Death of shoelaces. I don't know why I thought about that. We got here, the first card out is blades. Page of blades. So I guess this is the Page of Swords and it's in the reverse. That could be like paranoia energy. That could be not learning some sort of lesson. What we were just talking about, karma, with the Death card at the bottom of the deck. So definitely has something to do with Scorpion energy in the 8th house. With the World card in reverse, not completing some sort of cycle with a transformative opportunity. Let's keep going. All right, so we have here the Devil card, and then the 8 of Rods in the reverse. I'm gonna keep that there. It crossed over the Page of Swords in the reverse, and then the 10 of Wands there. Okay, keep going, please. There's somebody, that's being influenced, like with the King of Swords being in the back of the deck, and then the Hanged Man in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. Somebody has really had to take like a large, like a major pause to do some deep reflecting, and maybe have been enlightened about something, or there's some sort of eureka moment, or there's just some sort of blockages though, based around what other people may think, or something like that. Because we have the Page of Swords here, Page of Blades, the Devil crossing over that with the 8 of Wands in the reverse. So delays, delaying messages, or screwing with the messages, okay? With the 10 of Wands, to place some sort of like burden onto someone. It could be a sexual burden. It could be just a burden altogether, hard work. With the 7 of Cups, having too many options, okay? Not knowing which option to choose. So somebody's trying to burden somebody with having so many different options. So that way they delay the process. And this may be an addictive pattern that somebody has not learned just yet. Or this is something that's being projected. With the Chariot card being in the reverse here, that could talk about deep reflecting, going within, taking the time to do so in order to understand with the Emperor card here, what it takes, what it will take to be the emperor, or to have your own empire, or to make those hard choices that no one wants to make, to stand up in every right. And then the Hierophant being in the reverse as the last card, there either is some non-committal energy, false teachings, or there's a loss of respect, or this is what someone's trying to project. So let's clarify. Yeah, I got the Eight of Wands in reverse again. I'm being told to get my book. Hold on one second, my beautiful people. Okay. Almost there. Eight of Wands, travel. Eight of Wands in reverse is travel delays, manage emotions, stop and think about choices. A jealous person, house sales falls through, expect the unexpected. So let's take a look. Which one is it? Please and thank you. Number 2, manage emotions. Okay. Maybe somebody's so obsessed with managing their emotions that it's causing some level of paranoia to all their options, and then thus creating the very thing that they don't want. This could be us. This could be you. Yeah, and then it holds up the forward movement with the Chariot card in reverse when it comes to, the Emperor here, not being able to stay committed to something. Okay. Yeah, so let's clarify. Yeah, not taking action with the King of Wands being in the reverse. But when I get the Devil card and the King of Wands together, and especially when the King of Wands comes out in the reverse, okay? There's some other stuff at play here. I ain't stupid. with the King of Cups coming right back over top of this. This may be somebody else that's around you, okay? Maybe somebody else in your energy, or this could be the guidance that you receive based on what you created in your mind, because the King of Cups is a guide. Okay, so this could be another person, or this could be the guidance that you receive. This is how it's done, because every time you receive guidance, it almost overburdens you and confuses you to the point where you don't take action. Like that's a. I was reading this book. I will help you to grow rich, and I forget who it's by. I'm so sorry. But that's what he was speaking about, where it's just like when you overcomplicate things with the Seven of Cups here, it puts you in a situation where now you're not taking any action. Like you're like, oh, I don't have this, I don't have that, I don't have this, I don't have that. Just focus on one thing at a time. Don't do nothing else. 8:08 on the clock when I said that. One thing at a time. Don't do nothing else. And then, I even watched my daughter do this, and I was like, dang, man, I passed that down to her. I think we were folding clothes or something like that. And, I said, fold the clothes, and so I think what it was, she was trying to fold them, or she was hanging them. And so, and I was folding, we were helping each other. And so, whenever she started to hang them, she said, oh, well, I need to sit down. So she sat down, and then, when she sat down, she said, I needed to, like, it's like ADHD. It's like, she's like, I need to get this. And by the time she said she needed a whole bunch of stuff, she overcomplicated the situation to the point where she felt like she couldn't do the work. I'm like, just hang the damn clothes. I'm sorry, Lord. I was like, just stand up, hang the clothes one by one. Don't do nothing else. Just do one by one. I guarantee you'll be finished in the next 5 minutes. And she was. But that's what we do as people. Like we overcomplicate things to the point where then now nothing gets done. And that's ADHD, I believe. I believe that's an addictive pattern. With the Three of Swords in the reverse though here, it needs to be healed. There's some grudges that need to be let go of. There's some things that needs to, yeah. That's the guidance, because it fell right on top of the King of Cups. The guidance of this is that there needs to be healing of this, of overcomplicating things. saying, oh, well, I need this to do this. I need that to, no, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't need none of that. You don't need none of that. Just start. Just start. Because without that, you can't even put that out. You can't even do, you have to simplify your life. That's what I get. Simplifying our lives. The Hangman. Yeah, Chariot card in reverse. Go deep within. Pause. Reflect. You will gain the knowledge that you need to receive in order to move forward, in order to do what is right for yourself. Okay. Yeah. When it comes to your planning as well, planning your life out is very important. Even though plans don't always go as planned, it's not about it's sticking to the exact very moment of every moment. It's about having a source of vision. When you have the vision, it's hard for you to veer off the path, because that vision will help you to say, well, that's not relatable right now. I could do that maybe later, but then I need to focus on this. I need to focus. It helps us to focus, right? A plan helps us to focus. With the King of Swords here, it helps you to stand in that leadership, okay? What's the Emperor here? Okay, it wants to go there. Can I get the Emperor? 10 of Pentacles. What did I say? The Emperor, how you get that 10 of Pentacles, you got to make them hard choices. You got to stand up for what is right. What is this? 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords, and it flew right on top of the Chariot card and the Hangman. Yeah, it's like, so I also get stuck in the planning stages too. Be a doer. so even when you haven't planned everything out, don't worry about that too. I'm getting that as well. Plan, but then also just pick something that you know that you already going to have on your plan and start. And get started. Yeah, because we have here the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse at the bottom of the deck here, with the Page of Wands, losing inspiration, and then you don't want to work and you don't want to work hard. We gotta stay motivated. We gotta stay motivated. We gotta find things that help us to stay motivated, and that's the real change with the Death card here. That's what will help the change come in. Staying motivated brings that momentum in. Utilizing every single day to change your situation, or whatever situation it is for you. Every day. Even when there's a rest day, even when it's time to rest. Okay? Yeah. Even when it's time to rest, it's time to change. You know, when it's like, oh, today is about this. Today's that day when I just sit and talk to God. That's growth. You know, that's doing something. All right. What's the Hierophant in the reverse here? Ace of Pentacles. Okay. Breaking traditions. Okay. There will be an opportunity that comes in for you to break some sort of tradition. We're going to see what kind. Oh, okay. Never mind. With the Knight of Wands in the reverse, that talks about in and out, hot and cold, hasty behavior, you know, inconsiderate, and you know, just, yeah, non-committal energy. With the 6 of Cups, there's going to be an opportunity that comes towards you that is going to remind you of this very energy. It's going to remind you of this, and it's going to try to get you to not stay committed to what you're doing. 2 of Cups here. 2 of Cups. When it comes to friendships or partnerships, when it comes to like having certain people around you, or, you know, yeah, partnering up. It's all about somebody trying to pause someone, okay, or the adversary, or just the challenge itself, right? Let's see what comes out. These, no, these aren't the right ones. These, no. These, okay. Let's see. It's true love. So this could be business or person. Let's see. We have here the other person's aunt. So somebody thinks you're a good person or a sweet person, okay? It says you were supposed to be crying and feeling ashamed by now, but somehow you were ready for these people / energies. You stayed optimistic through all of the challenges they threw at you. So that's okay. So that's what this is, or this is what you need to do. Stay optimistic. Okay. We have here the other person's aren't. We have here some sort of creation. You're supposed to be doing some sort of creation. Or somebody created something. It says you should call. We have here financial fears, leadership, pretender. I get what's that called? Syndrome? Imposter syndrome with that. What's this? It says you are about to receive an estate from a death inheritance in the reverse. Okay, I got a name here. And then we have here, God wants you to be honest with how you feel about this person in the reverse. Okay. And then we have here evangelism in the reverse. So what I got with all of this, there's too much on somebody's mind. There's so much to do. Somebody's overburdened by financial fears, whether they have what it takes. If they're a pretender or somebody else is a pretender or something like that. Yeah. Somebody's burdened. What's this? House 11. This is friends, like-minded groups, and humanitarian beliefs. This is about friendships, partnerships, like I said, like the previous reading. So somebody is having a hard time with doing the right thing or just moving forward. Somebody is like feeling trapped within their mind of being able to charge ahead because there's too many options. And also sexual burdens, like I said, and from the beginning, there may be a person here that needs to stop holding on to grudges or that needs to let go of the hurt and the pain in order to release this King of Wands in reverse energy, this tyrant, this not a tyrant, this he's like the biggest player of the deck, but he's dangerous. He's a dangerous player. He's like the type of player that will have AIDS or have a disease and not tell you. That type of evilness. Yeah. Or she. Especially with the devil being here, the 8 of Wands in the reverse, the 10 of Wands in the upright. There's a lot of wand energy here. Passionate energy, and then having too many options, which will definitely burden somebody, whether man or woman. It will burden. Yeah, so somebody's trapped by the grudges that they hold. Somebody's trapped by the grudges that they hold. No, and somebody definitely wants to be in this energy with the Emperor and the 10 of Pentacles, but yeah, so somebody is going to get an opportunity to break tradition or something like that. Let's see. It says their friends are worried you are going to tell them their secrets. So their friends, this could be the devil's friends. This could be, people around this person. Like we said, like-minded friends, and people, but it was in the reverse. Somebody doesn't want to go through karma or face their fears. And come out of this Knight of Wands in the reverse energy, this player-like energy. Yeah, so this is a double message here. This could be about, you like a person stepping into their Emperor energy, like, but the ADHD, like that's real. I got that. I picked that up real quick. That ADHD having so much to do and not being able to focus on just one, or just one at a time. And then it could also too, like I said, just be, sexual burdens. Everybody's different. So whatever your thing is, having too many options of people to date or having too many options of things to do, whatever it is for you, it's causing a lockup. Somebody's locked up because they won't organize themselves or just do one thing at a time. Okay. Or date one at a time. We have here, accept this offer with confidence. So somebody's going to want someone to accept something with confidence. I get confidence like secret, like in confident. In that, am I saying that right? In confidence. Yeah, in confidence. So a private exception or something like that. I never got that. This is the first time I've gotten that. So some sort of private exception. We have here negative family members. So this could be you or this other person, but somebody has some sort of negative family members around them. Family members doesn't always have to be like actual blood family. It could, but we did get here the other person's aunt. So I don't know. And we have here old energy has been cleared away. Congratulations on your ascension. Keep moving forward and your vibrations high. So somebody's gonna have to get rid of negative family members, just people that are negative, that are attached to this person or you, like family. It doesn't matter. It's just whatever unit that could be. Okay, in order to be cleared of something. Okay, or there may be negative family members that are congratulating someone, or that have that in their energy. Let's see, what's the first? It says they are ready to come towards you, but really don't want to mess things up again. This is a genuine soul. With the King of Cups, they fell right on top of the King of Cups. Let's see. Let's go to the second section here. Got gap in the teeth in the reverse. Okay. Give me one more. I need you to trust me. I won't break your heart or something like that. Okay. Let's see. Cooking up a storm in the reverse. Okay. And what's the Emperor and the Ten of Pentacles? Don't answer their call. They are monitoring your energy or wanting to see how much time they have. Yeah. What's the Emperor and the Ten of Pentacles, please? Okay. So we got you are the star at the top of the deck. So I'm going to put this over here. So we had, you've been shown dreams of your past lives to see how far you've come. Also to heal in an area that you still hold on to. So somebody's been dealing with some things, working on some things, seeing past lives, and they've been enlightened with the Hangman, or they will be when they do some deep self-reflecting, when they pause themselves. Okay, they're going to see something. Cooking up a storm in reverse. It'll be a situation where it will calm somebody's storm. I get that. And so with the Emperor, and this card wanted to come here with the Hangman, it says the world is going to be shocked by all you know. This person may try to come towards you. Whoever this is, they may try to come towards you. I think also too, I'm getting that so whoever this is going to do some deep reflecting. They're going to be shocked by all that they know. It's like they're going to be shocked by the things that comes into their dreams or things that come towards them. We have here, it's time to study something new to add to your spirituality. I didn't recognize this card yet, and it's crazy. You have many gifts you haven't. I was holding it though. Psychometry. Being able to hold something, touch something, but feel the energy of it. Is that psychometry? I believe so. Anyway, to add to your spirituality, you have many gifts you haven't tapped into yet, and this went over the Emperor and the Ten of Pentacles. So this is overall energy, my beautiful people, is that you're gonna, when you deep reflect, when you self reflect, and you find a way to figure out certain things that you need to know about yourself, and the things that tie you down, this Eight of Swords here, that keeps you trapped, then that's when you'll free yourself. And you'll learn certain things about your spirituality when it comes to being an emperor, when it comes to making the right choices. Because we have here, you are the star. You are a star seed. Downloads. Look, you're going to gain downloads, my beautiful people, or this person. Going to gain downloads. Can I get the Hierophant and the Ace of Pentacles? Let's see. What's the Hierophant and the Ace of Pentacles? We got deep research, okay? Deep research. I don't know if you can't even see that. Yeah. So that's what I'm going to have to do. We have here, they are only wanting to work on things because they are codependent. So if a person... I get two things. Don't just work on something just because you want something. Work on it because you want to change the atmosphere that you're around. Do it for the long-term reasons. But then also I get that whoever this is, That doesn't even make sense. Hold on one second, my beautiful people. Somebody's planning to have something. Okay. Somebody is wanting to come towards someone else to have something. But it's almost like this person, listen, like I said in the previous videos, you got to put in the work. You got to do the work. And if the person is not willing to do the work, then they're just taking from you. With the 5 of Cups, maybe somebody regrets doing this, or this is what you'll be, you'll feel like if, you allow people to continue to do this to you. I don't know if y'all heard that, but confirmation, I guess. But then we have here deep research. So there's going to be some sort of deep research that somebody's going to go through, or they're going to do. And like I said, it's going to be an opportunity for somebody to break tradition. I keep getting that. Or somebody's going to lose respect for somebody due to what they find out. What's deep research in this here? What's deep research? 9 of Swords. Yeah, it's going to have somebody up all night. Somebody's going to find something out about, what are they going to find out about? With the Star card at the bottom of the deck, about some sort of like they didn't get some sort of wish when it comes to a Queen of Cups here. Chariot card. Somebody going to be mad that somebody broke some sort of chain. It says the information you're finding out is going to help you in court, spiritual court, definitely, or whatever, or wherever you have to fight. So whatever information that you do, you're going to do some deep research on this person or on this situation or on this opportunity, with the Ace of Pentacles being there. And no. Nope. Be careful about the opportunities that you take, my beautiful people. And it's not to scare anybody. It's just like, does it make sense? 2727. Does it make sense to add it to your roster? Does it make sense to add it to your life? Or will it just be another burden that you have to like say, oh, I shouldn't have done that, or oh, I should have waited, I should have been more patient. Like, focus on what you already are working on, or what you got. Like, focus on that. Okay. We have here clock in the reverse. Like, somebody's worried about the clock, like running out of time. All right. They're not happy. Yeah. Like they feel like they're running out of time, of how much time that they have to be happy. When, confirmation. When you create your happiness, my beautiful people. So whoever this is for, I didn't really resonate with this one here. I mean, I'm always going to resonate, because everything that we talk about, like, I try to take my own advice, no matter what it is, especially with the ADHD situation. Okay. But I really feel like this is a message for someone, in the collective, or outside of the collective. I don't know. I mean, there is no outside of the collective. See, what am I saying? Like, we're all connected. And I recently visited, a pastor's house the other day. They were one of my clients, and when he was preaching, or he was talking to me, he said, we have God's people and other people, and they not of God. And I didn't say nothing, because you got old people, they stick to what they stick to, and then old Christian, oh Lord. you ain't changing nothing, okay? No, what they want to think, okay? That's God's job to to work with them on that, and even if that's something He wants to work with him on, I don't know. Like, everything that we think, or I think, is not always right. But I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, Lord, man, we really do have people out here believing that there's God's people and there's the devil's people. No, all of us are God's people. But when you don't fill your life up with God, and you don't fill your spirit up with God, the devil has the opportunity to come on in to try to torment you, and use you for the benefit of them, or it, or whatever the situation is. That's what it really is. The people are just being used and abused. But if we don't seek out God will continue to be used and abused. And then you'll say, oh, that can't be a godly person because that person just did that. They did something like that. Yeah, because nobody taught that person, or that person didn't make the decision to fill their life up with goodness because of maybe their experiences and their past behaviors and people around them and stuff like that. Like it's a many different reasons as to why people do the things that they do. But we are all God's children. We are all part of the collective. Okay, so this message right here is for somebody special. Okay, all right, my beautiful people. So that is the message that I have for you. If you are digging the vibe, go ahead and subscribe if you're new, and hit that bell notification to make sure that you receive the. We're going to start that over. If you are new and you're digging the vibe, go ahead and subscribe and hit that bell notification so that way you can be notified whenever I do post. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. I really appreciate you, your time, your effort, your likes, your whatever, your comments. I really do, you guys. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys. Okay. So remember, trust yourself, trust the Lord, and everything is going to continue to work out just fine. I thank you so much for watching. I love you. Bye.